In the heat of the disco night is the new progression event on Rollercoin that is now in full swing. Let's check it out and see all the awesome rewards that you can get from this progression event. Stay tuned. Alrighty, you're really gonna sweat on the dance floor with this one within the heat of a disco night progression event on Rollercoin. On my screen here you can see the game section of Rollercoin, and as you can see I've received all rewards already and I've already completed this 40 level progression event. Yes, it is 40 levels, it is quite a long one, and I'm going to be showing you all the prizes that you can get and all the rewards that you can get from the progression event and the power and bonus you can also receive, which is going to be quite massive. Here I've just opened up this, so in the heat of a disco night, there are currently 3 days, 3 hours and 36 minutes remaining at the time of recording this video. The most powerful miner in this progression event is the Disco Roll Miner Legendary type. Okay, so this is the legendary one, a step before the Unreal, which is the most powerful that you can actually get. And thanks to Piero, like usual, I am going to show you all the list of rewards, okay? So here it is, 40 levels, 40 long levels, and it is actually 41, 40 normal levels, but to get the Disco Roll Legendary one, it is actually 41. So correction there, it's 41 levels, okay? So here you can see a breakdown of all the rewards that you can get, starting with the season token. There are also event passes, EXP, that you can get to help you through the season and to get those rewards before the season ends, which is going to be in another 2 or 3 weeks or so. So be sure to try and get these as much as possible. There's also another 60 EXP one right here. So in total you get 70 EXP in this event, okay? You will also get a very important Crypto Partisani at level 15. The Crypto Partisani is one of the miners that you actually need out of the 9 total miners in order to get Freddy's Showtime, which is the massive 20 petahash miner with a 7% bonus attached to that. If you haven't seen the video on that, I do have a video out on that for more information as well. So that is 806 terahash at 0.25% for the Crypto Partisani at level 15. So you can get this by getting 616,000 points, and to get up to that level you will actually need to already have done 1.5 million points already, okay? Now, I did complete this as you saw earlier, and I did complete it with a multiplier of times 17. Now, in order to get the multiplier of times 17, I did that with a 35% discount. Currently, there is the Solana 35% discount going on, and I did that by spending around $109, which is actually spending 160 RLT. So without the actual discount, I would have had to spend $160, but I didn't. It was 109. I actually had some Solana in the game already, and I actually still have some left over. So I did have Solana from the game by the results I'm getting from the game itself, and I did actually deposit some from my exchange as well, but that's totally up to you. You don't have to do the same. You don't actually have to invest or do anything. You can just go the normal route and not get a multiplier at all, and just continue with the progression event and get as far as you possibly can by just playing the games and opening things like loot boxes and things like that, okay? So you will still be able to get some progression, and if you play hard enough and actually dance hard enough on that disco floor, you'll definitely get the Crypto Partisani even without a multiplier. This event has been running already for 2 days. It started on the 9th of April and it has until the 14th of April, 1500 UTC time, okay? So just going down the list even further, there are a couple of racks here with some significant rack bonuses. So you've got Biohazard rack at 10% here. Further down, you've also got the Neon rack 6 at 12%. You've got another rack here, the Swedish Miracle rack with 6%. You've got a Silver rack 8 with 7% as well. Another Neon rack, and you've even got further up here, I know I've mentioned that already, the 10%. Further up here, you've got the WebTech 6 rack bonus, 7% as well. Okay, so a couple of 7%, 10%. Okay, the least one is the Swedish Miracle at 6%. Those racks are all going to add to your mining power for each and every miner that you place on the rack. There are some significant miners here with, like I said, the legendary Disco Roll miner. Okay, you've got a couple of rare miners here as well, like the After Party, for example, and the After Party rare here at level 38 will give you 861 terahash in power and a 1.1% bonus attached to it as well if you don't already own that miner. And the legendary Disco Roll will give you 2.6% attached to it with a 1.7 petahash whopping power there as well. So to break all of this down, if you were to get to level 40, excluding the premium level, this is an additional reward. If you get to level 41, obviously you need to have 5.3 million to get this Disco Roll, and you would have actually achieved a total of 21 million points, which I did, like I said a bit earlier, with the times 17 multiplier. I managed to do that in approximately 30 minutes by opening up all the loot boxes. And something else that I wanted to mention is that I actually still have almost all the RLT that I started with when I actually did the deposit and conversion from Solana to RLT. Okay, so I had around 180 or 190 and I got down to 145. I did open a couple of golden loot boxes as well, so that is just down to your luck, and hopefully you will get as much luck as I did. I managed to be lucky in this one, so at least I managed to keep a decent amount of RLT there as well. Okay, on top of all this, I also had to actually purchase one of the other miners that are required for this event. And another tip that I want to give you as well for this is that when you actually do have a multiplier going on for this progression event, in the store here you have the crafting offer, which is another miner that you need, the Neon Guerrilla. Okay, that's going to give you 378 terahash, and it's got a little bit of a bonus attached to it as well. I'm currently waiting for that to actually be crafted. I've got another 10 hours remaining and then I will claim it, obviously. And that is another one of those. But when you actually do that crafting offer, this costs, I believe it cost 10 RLT to do this craft. So when I did craft that, I received, so I had the multiplier, so it would be 3003 for this progression event. It's 3003 points for each RLT that you spend for crafting. And I actually had to spend 10 to craft this, so that would be 30,000. But obviously I had the times 17 multiplier, so you can imagine 30,000 times 17. So that gave me a significant amount of points that just shot me through the first few levels straight away as well. Okay, so keep these things in mind if you're actually going to craft this and not actually buy it in the marketplace. I think some people might actually be selling this in the marketplace already, but just be aware that the prices are going to be hyped up in the marketplace. I actually had to buy this Ruster's Rift, and now it's already at 82 RLT because the quantity for it is going down. I actually had to purchase that at 73 RLT because the sales offer, by the time the event started for the sales, okay, so if you go to store and you go to sales and popular, okay, here, this Ruster's Rift, there is a 0.15% bonus attached to it as well. Okay, there were 550 of them and they totally disappeared within the first 15 minutes on the day that this started on the 9th of April. Okay, so there's 1 day, 3 hours remaining. Okay, you can't get it now because it's sold out. So the only option that you have is to purchase it through the marketplace. And at the time of recording this video, like I've just shown you, it is already at that 83 RLT. So we go just search for it, Ruster, right there, 82, 83 RLT already. I purchased it, I don't know, around 2 hours ago, I think. So 2 hours ago, that was like 73 RLT already. A few days ago, if we see the chart, this was at 33, okay? So you have to really bounce on these opportunities and take them straight away. Ideally, you purchase it through that sale, and ideally you do it when you have a multiplier as well, because you'll get the maximum amount of points when doing that, okay? It's like 1,000 points for each RLT that you spend anywhere except in the marketplace, okay? But I had to do it obviously later on, so I had to buy it through the marketplace, okay? So at the moment, again, 83 RLT for the Russell's Roof. That's one of those 9 miners that you need as well. So currently with the progression event, with the sales and with the crafting offers, you can get the first 3 that you need on your journey for the total 9 to get Freddy's Showtime, okay? So back to the list here, the total regular rewards, if you were to get to level 40, as I was saying before, that would give you a total of 8.2 petahash with a whopping 18.54% minus bonus if you don't already have the miners, obviously. Okay, now this is not including the rack bonuses, so you're going to get even more power when you place these miners on the racks. Okay, so if you place this 250 terahash one, for example, on the neon rack with 12% bonus, you're going to get an additional 12% on those 250, so you'd be getting around another 27, 28 terahash added on as a bonus to that as well if it's placed on the 12% rack. Okay, you've got temporary power. We've got 3.1 petahash temporary power. As you can see here, there is the 100 hash bonus power at level 7. That's temporary for 7 days. You've got another 50 terahash at level 4. And further down here, there is also a mega 3 petahash for 7 days at level 31, okay? So you get that for a whole week to enjoy as well. 70 XP, like I mentioned before, to get you through the season, and you also get 290 RST. Now, if you add on that premium level, which is level 41, you're going to add on practically another 1.7 petahash here, 1.7 petahash with a 2.6% bonus, so that will bring up your total minus bonus to 21.14%, always if you don't have the miners already. If you do, you can always merge them into something even bigger and even more powerful and greater to receive even more crypto. Okay, so that is pretty much it. It's quite a long event of prizes. The event itself wasn't that long. It was around 4 to 5 days in total, 5 days to be exact, from the 9th of April to the 14th of April, 1500 UTC time. You've still got around 3 days remaining, so get cracking to get all of those rewards, and do try and take the tips and tricks that I give you in the videos on my channel so that you can actually get through those rewards much faster as well. I'm going to leave a link to the multipliers video that I have on how you can use multipliers more effectively down below this video as well for you to check out, and it's also coming up on my screen at the moment as well, so you can click on that and see how you can actually use those multipliers more effectively to get through them even faster. But like I mentioned in this video, you can use those tips and tricks that I have just given you as well when you have the multiplier to try and get through that even faster as well. So I hope that you found this video useful. I wish you all the very best of luck in this progression event towards the journey of getting that 20 petahash 7% bonus on the Freddy's Showtime miner. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please do so. Down below, smash the like button and hit that notification bell to be notified when new videos do come out on my channel. And until next time, take very good care of yourselves, and thanks for watching.